And now a short recap. In the previous video, I showed you my progress from day 1 to 4, and I ended on day 4 with a fail. I've only day 5 to 6 left, and essentially on day 6, Frodo and company, they reach Rivendell. Today's challenge is also 2 hours and 12 minutes. Now, I did not finish filming yesterday. I took a shower and thought, okay, I'll have energy to spin for 1 more hour. That did not happen. I was so tired. I just literally dropped. I fell asleep. So I failed that one. But that's fine. We're still going strong, and today I am actually plying since I have 2 full bobbins. Now, what's this, you might say? Well, I have an office job, and recently I've had quite a lot of work, and I've also been sitting in another location, so I didn't really have access to my ergonomic mouse, and I've been doing lots of clicking and lots of typing, and my wrist really hurts. It's not that badly injured, but this is mostly as a reminder for myself not to lift heavy things nor twist my wrist a bit too much, because I get carried away. Like, if it hurts, like, I just keep going and I don't think about the pain, but then it results that I can really have like a really injured arm all of a sudden because I'm not conscious about it. And especially at work, it could be like I start to get pain all over my shoulder, and I don't have the time for that. So I've decided that I need to remind myself that I'm injured so that I don't do things I'm not supposed to with this. Luckily for me, spinning doesn't hurt the particular injury that I have, so that's not a problem. But what is a problem is if I'm starting to like do chores around the house, lifting heavy things and that sort of thing. So this is why this is on. It's more of a reminder and prevention than me really being seriously injured. Anyway, but let's get to it. I have this here, and let's take this bobbin out. One example of me forgetting, like, doing this twist motion would hurt my wrist, so I need to do it with the other hand, actually. Yes. Wait a minute. Maybe you want to see as well. Let's go. How was this Lazy Kid has this string here. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. This is way too advanced for me. This is not how I used to do it. I just had basically a stick helping me do all of this. But now that I've got the tools for it, maybe I should actually learn how to use them. I have to say that I am really enjoying this Kromsky wheel quite a lot. It's really smooth. I haven't figured out the tension quite yet, but that is not the wheel's fault. It's me not knowing how to spin. Okay. That's one full bobbin. Very nice. Okay, I need to make this yarn into a skein before I can continue my work or buy another one. I'm not quite sure that this can handle the capacity of that bobbin there. And don't mind my awkward looking way of doing this because, well, I feel like I always mess this up in the beginning. Right? Okay. Look, I've messed it up already, I think. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's make a nice skein out of this. Try not to hurt my wrist. There we go. I can tell some of it is a little bit uneven, but I'm not too unhappy with it because this is actually the most consistent yarn I've done. And how much is left here? Okay, this isn't gonna take me far. Okay, I will spin all of this, and then I have 250 grams of the Icelandic wool, and based on how they look, I will decide if I need to buy more of this or the other one. And that's one other bobbin finished. I think I did pretty good because there's just a little bit left. Let's make this into a skein. Welcome to the next day, and it's still daylight, so there's much better lighting here. And here's the progress so far. I've got this much left on my bobbin and a little bit of wool left of this type. So I think I'll just try to spin everything that's left today. I am feeling particularly shabby this week. Maybe I'm getting sick or something because I have not had the energy to do everything I've wanted to do, and I've slept really bad. It's Sunday and I woke up at noon today, and that's not like me. I slept for 12 hours and I'm not there 100%, so maybe I'm getting sick. But luckily for me, you can still spin well. Feeling shabby. Have some coffee left. I think I'll cut it in half so that I can make another bobbin with this and I can apply it a little bit easier. That was exactly 1 hour and I'm done with this one bobbin. I'll switch it out and do the remaining. It'll make a little skein. And that's the last of it. I've 20 minutes left. Let's do the last of the plying. That was half hour of plying, and I actually have a good sized bobbin. I thought that was just gonna give me a tiny skein. And look how nice. I'm loving it. That was 1 whole week of spinning. Not too bad. Frodo looked back for a moment over his shoulder. He could no longer see his friends. The riders behind were falling back. Even their great steeds were no match in speed for the white elf horse of Glorfindel. He looked forward again, and hope faded. There seemed no chance of reaching the ford before he was cut off by the others that had lain in ambush. He could see them clearly now. They appeared to have cast aside their hoods and black cloaks, and they were robed in white and grey. Swords were naked in their pale hands. Helms were on their heads. Their cold eyes glittered, and they called to him with fell voices. "The ring! The ring!" they cried with deadly voices, and immediately their leader urged his horse forward into the water, followed closely by 2 others. "By Elbereth and Lúthien the Fair," said Frodo with his last effort, lifting up his sword, "you shall neither have the ring nor me."